I am gonna go into another rap rock bag right now because that just got me into my vibe. That got me into my vibe low key. And the next song we're getting into is gonna be Eminem, The Way I Am, but with a little twist, with a little Marilyn Manson gangster twist to it. You feel me? A little Marilyn Manson gangster twist. So we're gonna get into this right now because once again we got into the rock and roll rap bag right quick. So I'm gonna have to go back into this because I remember hearing this when I was probably in like the seventh grade, maybe a little later in life, but it feels like the seventh grade because this is like the LimeWire and like the download the music days. You know what I'm saying? This definitely fits right in that category. So we're gonna get into the song and refresh my memory real quick and see if we like this version better than the original. Now I ain't gonna lie, I remember definitely liking the remix a little bit better than the original just because it was the rock shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I kind of like rock and roll. Like if you go back to like what I listen to, I kind of like that rock and roll rap collaboration. It just depends on how it's mixed and played together. But don't forget to like the video, hype the video, subscribe for the vibes, not validation. But let's get it. Marilyn Manson, Eminem, Marilyn Manson, The Way I Am remix. I don't know if this was a bonus. I didn't know it to be that, but if it is, even more power to it.
Get in the stress that's been eating me.
Dre, let's let it run. Hey, yo, turn the beat up a little bit. Hey, yo. What happened?
Hey, yo.
Hold on, we're gonna play that back. That was some weird shit that went on. It looked like I was still going, but I guess shit froze. All right, play it back, play it back. Dre, just let it run. Hey, yo, turn the beat up a little bit. Hey, yo.
This song is for anyone. Fuck it. Just shut up and listen. Hey, yo.
I sit back with this pack of zigzags and this bag of this weed. It gives me the shit needed to be the most meanest MC on this earth. And since birth, I've been cursed with this curse to just curse and just blur this berserk and bizarre shit that works and it sells and it helps and it sells to relieve all this tension, dispense and these sentences getting the stress that's been eating me recently off of this chest and I rest again peacefully. But at least have the decency in you to leave me alone when you freaks see me out in the streets when I'm eating or feeding my daughter to not come and speak to me. I don't know you and no, I don't owe you a motherfucking thing. I'm not Mr. Instinct, I'm not what your friends think. I'm not Mr. Friendly, I can be a brick. If you pinch me, my tank is on empty. No patience is in me, and if you offend me, I'm lifting you 10 feet in the air. I don't care who was there and who saw me. Just joy you will call you a lawyer, file you a lawsuit. I'll smile in the courtroom and buy you a wardrobe. I'm tired of all you. I don't mean to be mean, but that's all I can be. It's just me and I am whatever you say I am. I wasn't who I wanna say I am. In the paper, the news, every day I am. Radio, anywhere I check, 'cause I am whatever you say I am. I wasn't who I wanna say I am. In the paper, the news, every day I am. I don't know, this is the way I am. Sometimes I just feel like my father. I hate to be bothered with all of this nonsense. It's constant and
With this lyrical content,
the
this song,
guilty conscience has gotten such rotten responses. And all of this controversy circles me, and it seems like the media immediately puts a finger at me. So I point one back at him, but not the index of Biggie or the ring or the thumb. It's the one you put up when you don't give a fuck. When you won't just put up with the bullshit they pull, 'cause they full of shit too. When a dude getting bullied and shoots up in schools and they blame it on Marilyn. And the heroin, where were the parents?
I ain't gonna lie, I don't think I'm ever gonna forget that part in this song where they blame it on Marilyn. Oh, like that's the part that I think really like connected me to the song for some strange reason. And before this, I never fucked with Marilyn Manson like that. I never fucked with Marilyn Manson until this song. This song made me be like, yo, I'm fucking with this right here. Like this. Honestly, as much as I like the original and I love the original, I personally like this better than the original. Me personally. Now, don't get me wrong. The original is fire. The video is fire. It's dope. It belongs on the album. But me, preference, I like this Marilyn Eminem collaboration, especially when you look at how polarizing both of these guys were at the time. I'm surprised they didn't throw this on the album just for that. Just for that. But I don't think it would have been fitting though, because of the rock and roll sound and the rock sound, you know what I'm saying? So it's Eminem and it's like building the brand and everything else. So I understand in the hindsight of it, but I'm just surprised because I personally kind of like this a little bit better, low key.
With the bullshit they pour, cause they full of shit too. When a dude's getting bullied and shoots up in school, and they blame it on Marilyn. And the heroin, where would the parents at? And look where it's at, middle America. Now it's a tragedy, now it's so sad to see an upper class city having this happiness. Then attack Eminem cause I rap this way. But I'm glad cause they feed me the views that I need for the fire to burn. And it's burning and I am returning. I am whatever you say I am. If I wasn't, why would I say I am? In the paper, the news every day I am. Radio won't even play my jam cause I
Would y'all put The Way I Am as like a top 10 Eminem song? If y'all in the chat or if y'all made it to this point in the comments, what are your top 10 Eminem songs all time? Overall catalog. He got a lot out there, but this is one of his better singles in my opinion because it's reminding me that this is like a single too. And this single was popping when it came out. Like aside from his like maybe the real Slim Shady Please Stand Up, I like this better. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like back when Eminem was rolling albums, there was two singles, a goofy single and a single like this. And you know, even with Eminem show, like it was Without Me or whatever, I like Business. You know what I'm saying? When it came to Real Slim Shady, I liked The Way I Am if we were talking about singles. So yeah, I'm gonna put that out there, dog. Like, what are your favorite Eminem, or what are your top 10 Eminem singles out there? Put it in the comments, put it in the chat. Let's talk about it.
I am whatever you say I am. If I wasn't, why would I say I am? In the paper, the news every day I am. I don't know, it's just the way I am. I'm so sick and tired of being admired that I wish that I would just die or get fired and drop from my label. Let's stop with the fables. I'm not gonna be able to top what my name is. And pigeonholed into some poppy sensation that got me rotation at rock and roll stations. And I do not got the patience to deal with these cocky Caucasians. Think I'm some wiggle who just tries to be black cause I talk with an
I ain't gonna lie, that was the first time I ever heard the word wigga. When Eminem said this, that was the very first time I heard the wigga. And I was kind of jaded because I was like, he said nigga, but he didn't say nigga though. I'm like, what's a wigga? And he said it obviously, but I'm like in 7th grade. So I'm still not comprehending really like what this wigga shit is. You know what I'm saying? So was wigga coined with Eminem? Because that was the first time I heard it. That was literally the first time I heard the term wigga. When did y'all hear the term wigga? Because I never heard it. And I went to school in the burbs too. And I ain't never heard it. I heard it after this. But up until then, I never heard the term wigga. So Eminem coined two terms in 2000s, if I'm right. He coined stan and he coined wigga. Because there's that trend that's on Instagram right now where it's like with the what were you like as a wigga? And it's like that little trend on Instagram and shit, which is stupid as hell. But you know, we got a hold of it. So it's like, what would you like as a white? I might hop on that trend because I was around the burbs. I'm gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? I don't hop on them trends like that, but I'm gonna do that one. Because I got plenty of those photos. But anyway, yeah, we right back into this. Got lost track of what I was saying.
and they grab on my balls so they always keep asking the same fucking question. What school did I go to? What hood I grew up in? Why? What? When to where in the house? So I'm grabbing my hair and I'm tearing it out. Cause they driving me crazy. I can't take it. I'm racing, I'm pacing, I stand and I sit. And I'm thankful for every fan that I get. But I can't take a shit in the bathroom without someone standing by me. Knew I won't sign your autograph. You can call me an asshole of black.
Cause I am whatever you say I am. If I wasn't, then why would I say I am? In the paper, the news every day I am.
Radio won't even play my jam, cause I am whatever you say I am. If I wasn't, then why would I say I am? In the paper, the news every day I am. Radio is just the way I am.
I don't know, it's just the way I am. I ain't gonna lie, I think this shit better be. Won't even play my jam, cause I am whatever you say I am. Cause I am
whatever you say I am.
Yo, this shit was better, B. I ain't gonna lie, this shit was better. This shit was better, fam. I got an unpopular opinion. The Way I Am remix is better than The Way I Am original. I ain't gonna lie, it was better. It was better. It was better, dog. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. It was definitely better, man. Drop a bomb for that, bro. That took me back for a second, too. That took me back to my LimeWire and Kazaa days. That took me back to the LimeWire and Kazaa days, y'all. That took me back, y'all. We fucking with that, y'all. You know what?